It begins. Dun, 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 dun. That'll get me started. Dun, 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 dun. First coil. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. TikTok is currently notifying followers. Don't have my glove on. And it's a little warm in here. Take this jacket off. That's better. Thank you for the follow, Papa Wacko. Oh, not too bad. Just got my new reds fresh out of the powder coater. Much better shade than the other red. Different manufacturer, it sticks better too. One more. I know, Amazon actually delivered early. Hello, Chill 3285. Thank you for the follow, Spools. I think that's an L. Nope, that's an I. Spooies. Hello, I'm too lit 20. I've made things much bigger than that. Not a real size tree, obviously. Typical day. Had better, had worse. We'll be uploading the entire process of this project to YouTube. One video at a time as we go. It's gonna be a while though. Got my new reds and my new red powder coat color in the mail, so I made some new red paper clips here. And now we are officially starting the American flag. Finally. Took 3 different shades of red to finally get one I liked. I have not tested out the white yet. I did not have time tonight. And I got a new blue as well, a baby blue, which I think will come out something in the color of my handle here. So we'll see. I do like my other blue too, though. So I'll see how the blue comes out tomorrow. See if we're going to reverse that. But I definitely like this red better than the other reds. All I gotta do is make, I don't know, 20,000 rings. It's gonna be a long project, but it will be epic when it is complete. And y'all are here at the initial rings. Dun, 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 dun. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's right. You may never see any more paperclip art again, except for me. Very niche. Oh, I'm already tired. We got a late start because I had to wait for the powder coating to finish. But I got a nice little stack. Thank you for the bear with Rose, Carrie Gray. Thank you for the follow, 10 Bella 5, and Carrie Gray. And Jacob Silk 906. We got Slara S's tonight for some reason. So each of the stripes will be 5 feet. 5 feet. And then 2 7/16 inches wide. But I don't have my tape measure on me. But doesn't matter. I'm not going to get to 5 feet in one night anyway. I am starting the American flag over again. Round 3. This time with colors I actually like. Brand new colors just came in the mail. Because I'm a paperclip artist. We are making chainmail tonight. I don't know, Eli. Why your followers trying to hide from your bio? Had to be said. Thank you for the follow, 439 Martin Wildboy. And Orden Azul. I got bored at work one day. There's really no epic story to it. I was a regular wire artist and didn't have my tools or equipment. But I had a box of paper clips one day. And it was 16 years later. I have made a lot of stuff. Lot of stuff. Because paper clips are my medium. It's not a trick question. Oh, Lordy. I've made a lot. Come here, Steve. We'll do the round. That's Steve. Old buddy. My glove, of course, is made out of paper clips. One of them. There's a ball. There's Larry. And, of course, there's Bob. And that's Gussie. Bob is bigger than Gussie. But we've made lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of things. Ooh. It was a couple weeks ago we made Skittles, the rainbow breathing dragon. Never did finish Brandon. We did start a 3-headed Loch Ness Monster as well last week. Or was that this week? Time running together. I did not powder chrome it. That was the plan, but then these colors came in the mail, and I really wanted to see how the red was going to come out. So I will chrome that one tomorrow and chip it out. It's the beauty of not doing things for money. You can work on your own time. I do not take custom orders. I do not sell. I give things away for free, or I keep them for myself. I'm making chainmail. I don't know about chainmeal, but yeah, we're making chainmail. There is like 15 different ways you can spell chainmail, though. Everybody will argue that theirs is the right way. Thank you for the follow, Edmund Doraz. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, that's going by pretty quick. Okay, 2 R's together. Hold on. No, I did not send the belt out tonight. The goal was to send it out today, but I really want to chrome coat it first just so it lasts longer. If it was going to somebody who could do chainmail, I wouldn't be as concerned. But if it breaks, he's kind of screwed. So I'm going to make it as durable as possible. That and I'm busy. Doesn't help that I get stuck at work until 5 in the afternoon. Which means I actually have to leave work early just to get to the post office. Yep, with our new shade of red that just came in today. Freshly powder coated. Thank you for the follow, R1 Chick. Yeah, that's not what we're talking about. Whew. Thank you for the snowboard. Just Tin the Chef. That's not too bad. Could use some underscores though. There we go. Thought it was gonna be 1 ring short. Yep, we're doing European 4-in-1 the whole way through. Nothing fancy. It's going to take long enough as it is with this pattern. We don't need to do no Persian or dragon back. Although a Persian would look kind of cool. Don't be making me have ideas. God. Nah, that would be too heavy at this size. Yeah, that would be too heavy. Now I'm debating doing Kingsmail, which would fill in some of the void issue that I was concerned with, because this still has voids, even with this size ring. We make our own rings out of paper clips. Everything is made out of paper clips. I want to do Kingsmail. Oh, man. Twice as many rings. But I could use bigger rings if I go Kingsmail. Double them up. See, I'm concerned about that void issue. I mean, it'll become less notable as it bunches, but there's still voids. Alright, we're gonna do some Kingsmail. Definitely not doing Dragonback, though. That'll take forever. I don't really get the appeal of Dragonback. It just doesn't look like anything special to me. Now, if you do it without the top piece, it looks okay. Brachydactyl, son. I mean, it's gonna take forever doing 4-in-1. So, I mean, it's not like I'm afraid of long projects. All right, so we're gonna see if I can do Kingsmail but bigger rings. Offset some of the extra work. Where is? I had a decent piece of Kingsmail. See if I can find that. That was a good ring size. That's definitely gonna be too big. All right, where the hell is? Where's my dowel rod at? There it is. So you just gotta shout out loud enough. That's the trick to finding your tools. Alright, Kingsmail, also known as 8 and 2. It's the exact same as 4 and 1, just double up it on the rings. Sure, I remember Julian779. You're a very hard to forget individual. No, nobody tell him I don't actually remember him. Think with a follow Death Adermic. That is way too many consonants together. Think with a follow more Japanese, please. And Schillingarner and Bacon Guy. Hey, Bacon Guy, there we go. That's an easy one. Think with a follow user 402211705789 and JDM Hub 4.0 and Julian779 again. I don't. That's the secret. Just work through the pain. And you limit yourself on how long you do it a day. Why does everybody ask me to name a car? Honda, Civic. I've done like 15 of those edits. I never get to see the edits. I don't really get the point of them, but whatever. Well, my own tip, and it is extremely important actually, is do not, I repeat, do not do this for too many hours a day. When I first got started, I was making stuff out of paper clips 8-9 hours a day. Every day. It took a few years, but eventually I developed nerve damage, so I'm dead serious. Don't. Take breaks. Don't do it straight. Don't go nuts with it. Working the pliers all day on any job, regardless of what it is, will do some damage to you. Self-taught, trial and error. We have plenty of failures to go along with our successes. You have an idea and you try to make it come true. I'm going to go with 1978 Buick Skylark. I have no idea. That's just the first thing that popped in my head. I think that's after the movie came out. No, that's before the movie. I'm gonna side with DW July. She seemed way too confident in that answer. Still have not bought a new pair of pliers. New pair of cutters. And they're hanging in there, but I definitely got to put way too much pressure on these to cut them now. I mean, yeah, I could sharpen them, but Yeah, it's not worth it. It apparently costs like $10. Self-taught through trial and error. That's a bad one. Got a loss. No. Can't all be winners. I am indeed. Paperclip chainmail. Powder coat paperclip chainmail. Thank you for the follow, King of Hearts. Let's learn those S's again for no apparent reason whatsoever. 11:30-ish, I believe. I will be. Calm yourself. Gosh. Yeah, this will be a lot more rings. Eight and 2. I have not done King's Mail in a while. Alright, so King's Mail is exactly like... Yeah, that wouldn't have made sense. King's Mail is exactly like 4 and 1. It's just double the number of rings. Count this out here. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I haven't done it in a while. I've made plenty of King's Mail. My piece that I threw in my yard, which I'm unable to find at the moment, is also King's Mail. So I made a piece back in the summer. Small, it's like a 2-inch by 2-inch cube, nothing fancy. And then I left it outside in the elements to see how it fared in the elements. And then back in November, December, third or fourth test, for whatever reason, I stupidly decided in the video to throw it in the yard. It is now seeing snow and everything else, but I can't find it. But it's out there somewhere. It's getting a real elements test now. It'll turn up in a couple years. Hopefully in the spring. Get all 8 of these. I always hate the first connections. Doesn't matter the pattern. Think I got them? Yes, I did. Yeah, I don't think the galvanized steel is going to melt with the snow. Count. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hello, Margaret Hernandez, yeah, that's Margaret Hernandez. I got that right. I was overthinking that username. Thought it was going to be something more complicated than that when I first started reading it for some reason. I don't know, maybe an hour. It's not a quick process, obviously. I don't care what your material is. Chainmail is notoriously a slow hobby. I don't know why I just put 2 rings in there. I mean, it's got to get 2 rings, but not in that order. I like making things difficult for myself. There we go. Oh, not too bad. And one more. Don't Don't you fall out. Still yawning. Yeah, I think that'll have less voids. Well, I know that's 5. And I know this is 5, so we'll see how much the difference is on length. This is thicker, though, because I have bigger rings. So I'm not sure if it'll be a trade-off or not. That's my lovely new red powder coat that I just got in the mail today. I love that color. I was a little upset that it did not come with a container, which means I'm going to have to blow out my containers between each color change. My other manufacturer, Eastwood, that I get my paints with, they always give it in the nice containers that snap right onto the powder coater, which is nice. I mean, you still got to blow it out and clean the machine between colors, but at least you don't have to blow out the tank. So I'm definitely going to lose a little bit of powder every time I switch colors, so I'm going to do a little bit of white, a little bit of blue tomorrow, test out both of those new shades I got as well. But this weekend, I'm just going to mass produce one color so I don't have to keep switching the colors out and wasting it. I mean, I'm going to need a ton of red, ton of white, ton of blue. Oops. First drop of the night. I had a thunk. I did thunk. 3. And one more. That's right, it's a good thunk. You're assuming I'm not already mad. I mean, I've been doing this for 16 years. If it was going to happen, it probably already happened, and I just didn't notice when the switchover occurred. Embrace it. Sometimes a little madness is good for you. Not always, but sometimes, on rare occasions. Thank you for the follow, Brittany Hope Walkie and underscore vamp underscore. It's actually probably more underscores than that, but we're going with it. Yep, January 2006, when I first started. All right, so 5 paper clips of 4-in-1 with smaller rings, not my smallest rings, but smaller. Gets me that much. Come on. Or 5 paper clips of Chainmail, which is 8 and 2. If I can get this straightened out. Gets me that much. So only about half the length. But it is fatter, not by a whole lot, though. Yeah, no, that's That's significant. 2 rows of this is probably equal to 3 of this, width-wise. So then the question simply becomes looks. I'm thinking Kings. I'm thinking Kingsmail. The thing on my hand is a European 4-in-1 glove made out of paper clips as well. This is my Persian glove, which is still a work in progress. Also made out of paper clips, of course. But we still got a ways to go on that one. I like gloves, if you can't tell. It's pretty obvious. I come right out and say it. Alright, so I'm going to double that length. Dun, 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 dun. Clip off my little spots where I hooked it to the powder coating rig. Got a little bit of a failure on the end there. Still better success rate than that other paint. Good old Eastwood with a failure. I have to look at the rest of this company's catalog. But we'll wait until after I test the blue and the white tomorrow and see how they come out. Glove took about 20 hours. That's some very, very tiny rings. The mandrel is literally a nail. Very tiny rings. And yes, it's a pair of them. I just don't wear the right hand when I'm working because I have to work the pliers. It gets in the way. Hello again from Missouri. I think you say that every time. Apparently, Isella or Isela. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to botch that. But apparently she loves me. Probably says that to everybody. We did not give it a second coat. Yeah. First coat still got some splotchiness to it. I see some of the chrome shining through there. Still got some spots of the copper where the rings were touching one another through the process. So it's going to have to get at least a second coat, probably a third. Hold on. It's going to get real fun to put the sleeve on once it gets longer. Of course, that's contingent upon my maintenance guy finding some more of this copper for me to use. There we go. This was a copper thermostat or hemostat or some shit. I don't know. My maintenance guy found it. Trying to find some of it. This stuff. So it was this stuff. Then we turned it into this glove, and then we gave it some color. Definitely don't think I can work with this thing on, but we're going to try it anyway. Because why not? Very good at smashing watermelons. We killed quite a few watermelons with it. Dun, dun, dun. I've got dowel rods of every shape and size you can think of. Hardware store is your friend. They literally have a section just for welding rods and all thread. And come in all shapes and sizes too. Rectangles and squares. Of course, squares and rectangles don't work for making rings very well. That's why you don't see it. Theoretically, I guess it's possible, but I've never had any luck. The round shape is simply the best shape there is. It's going to be a heavy-ass flag. I'm going to need some wall reinforcements. Not making that same mistake. Should probably count the paper clips as I go as well. We're at 5. 10 if you count these 5 quills. Full-size American flag. House size, so 3 foot by 5 foot. Or as close as I can get it. Won't be able to get it exactly because I can get it within one ring size, one size of one ring, but there will have to be a little leeway. That is painted copper wire. No, this is, well, yes. So these start as this, and then we powder coat them to make them red. I am a little obsessed with my powder coater. This is also powder coated. More yawns. Powder coating is a type of painting that involves a piece of metal that can hold an electrical charge being dangled like so. Then you run an electrical current through that piece of metal. Can be anything as long as it can hold an electrical current. And then you got this stuff that looks like baking flour. It's just colored baking flour. And you got a powder coating gun that creates a sort of static electric charge with the piece of metal. You've got the electric current going through it. And the powder that's floating in the air sticks to the electrified metal. Then you got to cook the metal to cure the powder, which melts and turns into this paint. But it's extremely durable stuff, much better than typical paint. It's not going to chip or flake off like those do. It's heat resistant. It's just so much better than any paper clips I bought myself, just making your own. Of course, it's a big hassle to do it. Even with my good setup, I can only make about 60 an hour at best. At best. Actually, let's make a little 1-inch square here. Come on. So I'll do another quick little row of 5, and then we'll connect those 2 rows. Dun, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Closing 8, opening the rest. Five, 6, 7, and 8. Yeah, the only problem with the powder coating, we've done a lot of experimentation with the paper clips. It is definitely a hassle. You do have to, you got to prep it and strip it. You can't just shove them in there. You got to clean it, make sure there's no oils or grease or anything else on there. And you have to hang them. They all have to be dangling from the electrified item, your rod. I use more of these. And you can't have them touching, because if they're touching, the paint will melt them together into a clump. So before we can coat them, each paper clip has to be straightened out, given a little tiny bunch of hooks, and then my steel rods that I use have a whole bunch of paper clips mounted like that on them. And so each hooked paper clip clips onto one paper clip. And we just cut the hooks off. You do get some failures. That's a failure. Lighter shade. Trash! But still, in a batch of 60, I probably only have like 4 or 5 failures, so that's actually good. And 60 actually is... I mean, that's a lot. I mean, this is 5. So this weekend, I will make a ton. Do they move? What do you mean, do they move? It will be an American flag. Full size. Hello, tackle. Yeah, tackle. All right, almost got them all open. Not if they touch when you're coating them, but if they're touching once they're in the oven, yes. So I've tried not straightening them out and just doing them like that, but then little pieces there touch each other. Tried cutting them up as rings, but then the rings touch, which I actually would like, because that's the one drawback to this. You do get that little tiny silver dot right there when you cut them. But found no easy solution. I'm definitely not going to do 60 rings an hour, because that would take forever. I mean, it's slow enough for us as it is. Zero. Why would I make something that every single person who makes chainmail makes? It's like the most stereotypical project that you could ever have. Sure, you can add a little flair to it. But I made a vest, and I hated it. 16 years. Let me try not to drop this time. There we go. Gotcha. First 8 in a new set. Oh, I got the yawns tonight. I make anything and everything I can possibly think of. We switch projects on a whim. Full-size American flag, 3 feet by 5 feet. Yes, it will take a long time. No, it will not be done tonight. Not even close. Did this man just say I should make something exotic like a... Man, you have not been watching my channel. Exotic like a beanie. Oh, Lordy, go find my video off my belt. I mean, I literally got a rainbow breathing dragon right here, and you talking about a beanie? You listening to this, Bob? He said go make something exotic. Exotic, like a beanie. Another yawn. Once I start, I can't stop. Just yawn, yawn, yawn. That's what I get for doing a late live show. Yawns. Dun, 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 dun. Perfect count. Okay, so now I got 2 little strips. That actually might be the right thickness for the flag, but I doubt it. I think it's gotta be like 2.5, 2 7/16. Find my tape measure for tomorrow. At least an inch. Oh, no problems. I think this will only take 2 paper clips to attach together. I really need to get that 1,000 followers on YouTube so I can go live over there. Until you get 1,000 though, they only let you have 25 people in a room, which is nothing. Going again, really? Yawn, yawn, yawn. There is 8 and 2. It's double your typical European 4 and 1. So every ring has 8 others. 2 and 8, 2 and 8, 2 and 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's up, dog? You want to go out? Give me a minute. Don't be doing that whimper. It's raining. You ain't going to want to go out once I open that door anyway. Be trying to act all tough. Big baby dog. Little singe at the bottom there. About midnight. I don't gotta wake up for work for another 6 hours. That's plenty. Six, 7, and 8. Don't drop it. Last two. You would call it a night. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Da, 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 da. Top one only has 2, but you're gonna add more anyway. So this one's got 8, that one's got 8. They all have 8. If you get to an edge piece, they don't, but that's because you haven't gotten that far. But, all right. So that is 12 paper clips. And we need 3 feet by 5 feet of it. Chainmail. Oh, this project gonna take forever, but I'm excited. Mass produce those reds. Ooh. All right, y'all. I'm off to bed. I'll see y'all later. For those of you who missed something that want me to rewatch this, I will be uploading this live show tomorrow night on YouTube. So if you're not already subscribing, go hit that subscribe on YouTube. Later.